Good evening, guys. Welcome to our June training. I am Stacy Tolino. For those of you that might be new and may not know who I am, I'm the director of Southern Scent Squad United. And I wanted to come on tonight and talk to you guys about something that's very important in our business. And that is one of the ways that we get PRV. If you did not watch the training back in May, that one was about surviving the dip and the phase that we're in Scentsy right now. Not just Scentsy, in the world. Everything's kind of gone downward, and we're waiting for that hill to come back up. But all the while we're wading through what's going on in our world today, there are things that we still need to be focused on in our business. In Scentsy, if you chose Scentsy as a business opportunity, you're really focused on three legs to be successful. You are focused on recruiting, PRV or sales, and coaching. Whenever you get coaching is whenever you get a team underneath you and consultants to join. Tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit about the PRV portion of the three legs of success. There are basically two ways that we get PRV. One is parties. Okay, parties is a big umbrella, and underneath parties you have bag parties, Facebook parties, shopping links, events. Well, I guess event wouldn't be a party, but sales, LTOs, flash sales, all of those things are things that generate PRV. One of the one that we're going to focus on tonight and how we can get recurring PRV is Scentsy Club. I'm going to talk to you about what Scentsy Club is, especially if you're new. You may not be quite familiar with it yet, so I'm going to go into a little bit of depth with that. But if you are in Scentsy to build a business, you've got to get PRV. It's not an option. You're not going to make money in this business if you do not sell things in this business. That's just how it works. Parties, when we have parties, we create more customers because you have a party with maybe a friend or a family, and they invite friends and family, and they invite friends and family, and you can just see it grows. So you're getting more customers when you have parties. But when you create Scentsy Club subscriptions and you get subscribers, then you get loyal customers, those that are going to stick around with you. Because if they love Scentsy enough that they're going to create a club subscription, then you've got them. They're going to be loyal to you as long as you take care of them. I chose this topic for a couple of reasons. Number one, with the economy the way it is right now, people are not really wanting to party. People are, they're kind of nervous and leery about stepping out because they don't want to have to ask people to buy things from them. And I've experienced that with a couple of different people having parties with me. It's not out of the ordinary. I mean, the economy is in the dumps right now. Personal opinion, I'm not an economist, but it's what it seems like to me. So some people may just be leery of spending extra money on things that are not necessities. So that's why we want to focus on club. Okay, that's the first reason I chose this topic. The second one is because the spring and summer incentive this catalog season has been about building different aspects of your business. It's had three legs. We're on the third leg now. The first one was build your team, and we were challenged to recruit new consultants and get them to certified by a certain date. Okay, that one ended in March and February, I think February or March maybe. The second one was build your sales. That was the last one. That was a big push for that one because we earn PRV on selling things from the catalog. So we built up our sales. There were certain categories and you had to get a certain amount of PRV from each category. And then this last one that we're in now currently is build your clubs. And the challenge that Scentsy has put out for us is to build our club subscribers. Right now, the incentive runs from June 1st to July 31st. The goal is to enroll 3 new club subscribers with at least a $50 subscription after the discounts and everything are pulled out, and have that bill by August 1st or August 31st, one of those. But we're looking to get in a 2-month period 3 new Scentsy Club subscribers. It's not impossible, but by doing that, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're going to work toward the incentive, and you're also going to build your PRV. Okay, see where we're going here? Club subscribers give you PRV. And that's PRV that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to do a party. You don't have to make posts. You don't have to do all the things, because if they're a club subscriber, it's going to ship to them automatically every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months. So it's basically effortless. Once you get them subscribed, it's effortless PRV. Okay. I love Scentsy Club. Personally, I love my Scentsy Club. As a consultant, Scentsy Club has been amazing. I wish I could take some of my customers who order month after month after month, tons of orders, and just tell them, get Scentsy Club, because you would save money and you don't have to worry about it. But they'll come around. I'm just going to keep planting those seeds, going to keep mentioning it, keeping it in their face, and they will eventually come around. Before we get started into the basics of Scentsy Club, and y'all, I took this straight from the workstation. And I'm not going to read all of this to you. I'm just going to hit the high points. There's training in our workstation, so there's no excuse for you not to know what's out there and what's available. But a couple of things I do for my Scentsy Club subscribers. Anytime I get a new subscriber, I shout them out in my VIP group, welcome to the club. And every month that a subscriber has a subscription bill, they get a special happy from me. I try to do it themed, like based on the month. Like my June subscriptions are going to get a happy, like July themed, because I usually trying to get better, but I wait to the end of the month to start sending them out. So they're like my June people will get something like 4th of July themed. Does that make sense? My July subscriptions will get something August themed, and there's no really theme in August except back to school, but I'm thinking like summer lemonade, tea, things like that. So any month that they have a subscription bill, I send them out an extra happy. And y'all, these are customers that, like I said, I don't have to put anything into, so I feel like they deserve to be spoiled a little bit. I always, and I just happened to do this today with a Father's Day collection. I have a customer she's a club subscriber, who absolutely loved the scent Business Casual back a couple of years ago. And, she would buy up stock as much as she could. Well, I, messaged her today and said, hey, just reminder that the Business Casual is back with the Father's Day collection, and you can add it to your Scentsy Club and you never have to go without it. Y'all, that is one of the biggest things, the biggest perks of Scentsy Club is being able to always get your bar. That draws people in even more than on their own schedule. Being able to keep getting those bars that they love, it sells people. Another thing that I do is when my Scentsy Club subscription arrives, I have a monthly and a quarterly. I go live and I talk about how convenient Scentsy Club is, that I keep getting these bars. I don't have to worry about ever running out. I don't ever have to worry about Scentsy discontinuing them, because they will keep making it just for me because it's in my club. So always get my bars, a huge, huge seller for Scentsy Club. All right, so let's get into this real quick, because I promise I'm not going to take long. It's summer and nobody wants to be on a training, but we do what we do because this is what, it's not an option. It's not an option for me. Okay. The first little bit of this talks about the perks of Scentsy Club. But let's just talk about the basics. Okay. You can put anything that is consumable in a Scentsy Club subscription. So we're talking wax, cleaners, body products, cotton cleanups, filters for the air purifier, pods, circles, room sprays, laundry products, anything that runs out, you can put into a Scentsy Club subscription. The only thing that Scentsy will continue to make for you are the bars. That was confusing when Scentsy Club first started. I had a customer that wanted to keep getting Blue Grotto Scentsy Soak. They didn't understand, well, it's in my club, I should be able to keep getting it. No, it's only to bring back my bars. So make sure your customers understand that. So anything consumable can be added to a Scentsy Club while it is still available. Once you reach $30 of items in your Scentsy Club, 10% is knocked off of the entire order. So that's an awesome incentive for people to spend 30. One thing I also like to tell my people who every month order a whiff box from me, put it in a Scentsy Club subscription and it's $30. You save 10% automatically. So it's 27 plus tax and shipping. So they're already getting a discount if they just want to do a box. And I'll have several people that just have a box in their Scentsy Club. But once they reach 30, they get 10% off the top of the entire order. Once their club subscription reaches 60, then they continue to get 10% off, but now they also get a half price item. That's where my subscription sits right now. My monthly subscription is all wax, cotton cleanups, and my half price whiff box. That's what's in my monthly every single month. And that's a huge incentive for, especially if you have people who have a lot of wax, they can put all their wax in and get that whiff box half off. So $30, 10% off, $60, 10% off, plus a half price item. That is the basics of that. Now, new that since you just started within the last few months is the referral program. And I want to make sure you guys understand this because this is new. Anyone who's in a Scentsy Club has a referral link that they can share. I'm going to share my screen with you. And this is just the what it looks like on the customer end. No, that's a consultant end. This is what it looks like on the customer end. So like when they log into their Scentsy Club area of their account, they're going to see their available points in the Scentsy Club. And this was key too. I forgot about this when I looked the other day. These points do expire, but it tells them, okay, this is how many you have. This is how many you have that are going to expire. So obviously we want to let them know that their points are going to expire so they don't lose them. And then this is cool, but as consultants, we don't get these perks. We don't get this part of the rewards program. So it's hard for us to see what it's like on their end. But they can choose how to do it. They can either get discounts off of their Scentsy Club subscription, or if they do just a regular PWS order, they can use the points off of that. So you can see, here's a little example. Here's points they earned on a club, redeemed them, 94 of them on a PWS order, redeemed. So that's cool that it keeps them up to date on their points when they're expiring, and it gives them the option of how to use them. Now, they get a referral link that they can share with their friends and family. And if their friends and family choose to do Scentsy Club, we get PRV off of that as well. Okay. And then it shows their referral. Now, the way it works as far as their points go, on their Scentsy Club orders, they earn 1 to 1. No, I lied. Just kidding. 25. No, that's right. Yeah. 1 to 1. Okay. So they earn 1 point for every dollar spent. Yes, $94 in the club, $94 in available points. That's how it works. The redeeming is different. But if they have someone who they refer and they join a Scentsy Club, then they start earning 2 points for that person's order. So referring is key for them because they get double the points on their referrals orders. We, on the other hand, only get 10 to 15% PRV off of a referral. Okay, so they get double points, which is good because they're going to spend them. I mean, we know they're going to spend them, but we also get PRV off of their referrals. So, you know, it is a win-win. All right, and then this shows them who they have referred and what they who they have referred. Okay. Now let's talk about how they can use their points, what their points are used for. Okay, here it is, 25 to 1. So for every 25 points, they get $1 off of either their club subscription or a PWS order. So 25 to 1. After 180 days, they expire. Cannot be used on licensed products. That was probably something that was pretty evident because we know there's some restrictions on licensing. So those are some particulars that you need to remember whenever you're talking about Scentsy Club. And then also with your Scentsy Club subscribers that you currently have, I plan on in the next little bit after I get back from my cruise to reach out to my club subscribers who have points just to remind them that they have points. I don't think any of mine are expiring yet, but I don't want it to get to the point where they might. So I'm going to reach out, just a quick little text. Hey, just want to let you know that you have some Scentsy Club points that are going to expire in so many days. You know, check out my website if you would like to use them up. Now, let me show you this. Okay, this is what it looks like on our end as a consultant. Ant flying around here. Okay, this is when you go to your club, the club link on your PWS, not your PWS, on your workstation, you'll see your Scentsy Club. You can click on each individual person and see, or no, you can't. It shows you their process day and what the frequency is. Okay, it shows you PRV that you earned last month, what's coming, how many subscribers you have, what's shipping. Now, one thing that's new is that I can't remember if it's over here on this end, but somewhere it shows you how many points they have and their expiration date or expiring soon or something like that. Okay, so it helps you to know and be able to keep up with your subscriptions and when they're expiring. Do not let them let their club points expire. I know you may be thinking, well, I mean, they log into their Scentsy Club, they'll see it, but that's our job. That's customer service, good customer service, to just reach out and tell them, because I mean, people forget. How many times have I forgotten to cancel something or renew something because it just slipped my mind? Be a customer service consultant and reach out to them and let them know. Okay, so we talked about reward points. We talked about, yeah, we talked about the referral link. Okay, we talked about the PRV. On your original Scentsy Club subscription, you're going to get 20 to 25% commission based on your level, whether you're an essential or a certified consultant, and then 10 to 15 on any referrals. And y'all, literally, when they refer, we really don't have to do anything. I mean, that's even less work on us. So I know that there's been some talk about, well, why is it only 10 to 15%? It's no work off of us. When they send their referral link, we do nothing. They're doing the work. So it just makes sense. But of course, if you do get a new subscriber, you want to reach out and start doing the things to build a relationship with them. what was I just had something in my mind I wanted to say. Oh, I was just going to talk about referral links. I cannot, I have not had any of my subscribers yet get a referral. And I'm not sure if it's because they don't know that it's there or if they're not sure how to do it. But I'm anticipating that it's going to come. I keep putting the little flyer in there, happy, circling the referral link so that they'll share it out, but they're just not doing it yet. But it's coming. This is new. This is new for us. It's new for them. So I don't think that it's not a big deal. Okay, I showed you the preview, what it looks like on our end, and I showed you what it looks like on their end as a customer. All right, so 25 to 1 on the points. Every $1, every 25 points saves them $1. Okay, up to 50% off. Let's see. And that's basically it. It's really, Scentsy Club is an amazing program. I think I read somewhere when I was doing some research on this training, like in 2020, there was almost 70% of Americans that were subscribed to a subscription box, whether it was a Bark box or HelloFresh or Ipsy, I think it was. There are subscription boxes everywhere. There are teacher boxes. There are subscription boxes for books. There are subscription boxes for fishing lures. Like, there are subscription boxes everywhere. So people like these things. If 70% of Americans, almost 70% of Americans subscribe to those things, why not let Scentsy be one of those things? People love to fragrance their homes. People love our products. That's for sure. Scentsy's not going away. We've been in the dips and the ups and the downs for years and years. So we're not going away. When Scentsy Club began, I just knew it was going to be amazing as not just a consultant, but as a customer, because there are so many scents that I fall in love with in these 6 years that it would hurt my heart to have to give them up. So use those talking points. Let me review real quick. Always get my bar. That needs to be one of your #1 sellers. Express to people. Those LTO bars, the Valentine's Day, all the Disney and the Pixar and the Looney Tunes, those are all considered limited time offers. So Scentsy not going to make them forever, but if they're in a Scentsy Club, they will. So that needs to be your #1 selling point. Use that, especially if you have a customer. And just yesterday, on my VIP page, I posted something about some scents, and somebody commented, "Gosh, I love hibiscus pineapple. I don't know what I would do without that." Perfect alleyway for me to talk to her about Scentsy Club. Because if you've been with Scentsy long enough, whenever summer catalog ends next month, a lot of those scents are going to be discontinued. Doesn't mean that we won't get them in the spring and summer, but we don't know. We don't know. So get those people to bite on that Scentsy Club opportunity. That's going to give you PRV. Okay, so always get my bar needs to be your #1 seller. Okay, your #1 talking point, especially if someone says, "Gosh, I love that." You don't want them to ever have to be without it. And LTOs, limited time offers, are a no-brainer because we know those are going to eventually go away. We have so many right now, y'all. The summer collection was so good. It's here to the end of July or while supplies last. But how about talking up to people about getting that into a Scentsy Club? And they never have to go without it. The Chase Rainbows collection. So many of those are amazing scents. Get them under your people's noses. They're going to fall in love with them. Put them in a Scentsy Club. Okay, so #1, always get my bar. Make that your go-to talking point. #2, saving 10%. If your subscription is $30, save 10% right off the top. Okay, here's where you throw in the whiff box. Our whiff boxes are absolutely insane right now. The last 2 months have been amazing. And I know that this is unprecedented, like $64 value for 30. I know that this is not going to continue. But y'all, I've had so many people jump on the whiff box wagon My job for the rest of this month is tell them, hey, you can do this every month and save $3 because you get 10% off when you put it in the Scentsy Club. No brainer, right? If you love the whiff box, you love the surprise, you love the suspense, why not? It's a win-win. So use your always get my bar, 30% off, just kidding, 10% off, throw in that whiff box option, and then when they get to 60% off, they get a half price item. So you've got lots of different points that you can use to try and sell Scentsy Club to people. Aside from just being hassle-free. I keep thinking of things that I should have mentioned, but I'm going to get to it, y'all. It's on their schedule. There are 3 options for delivery: monthly, bi-monthly, and quarterly. So tell them it can work on their schedule. They have the opportunity to skip a month if they need to. There's no sign-up fee. Scentsy Club is free. All you do is pay for your products, and there's no cancellation fee. If they decide it's not for them, they can cancel. Simple as that. So there's no restrictions, no drawbacks that I can think of that would keep anybody, especially if they love Scentsy, if they're purchasing from you every month. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for them to join Scentsy Club. So I'm going to get off here. I'm thinking that this is going to be a replay. So if you're watching, please comment replay so that I know that this reached as many of you as possible. You guys have a great evening, a great rest of your week, and I will see you soon.